a mystery remained unsolved for more than 30 years. Many believed the trail had gone cold, but the truth was still waiting. This is the story of how patience, science, and determination uncovered one of history's most infamous investigations. Because no matter how long the truth remains buried, it always finds its way into the light. In 1974, the quiet city of Wichita, Kansas, was shaken by a murder that no one could explain. Before investigators could find the person responsible, another life was taken. Then another. With every new crime scene, one question grew more urgent: who was behind it all? Detectives worked tirelessly to find the answer. They examined crime scenes, interviewed witnesses, and followed every promising lead. Yet, no matter how hard they searched, the person responsible always seemed to stay just beyond their reach. Then something unexpected happened. The unknown killer began sending letters to the police and local newspapers. The messages contained details that had never been made public, proving they had come from the person investigators had been searching for. In those letters, the writer gave himself a name, BTK, short for bind, torture, kill. It wasn't a name created by investigators or the media. It was the name he chose for himself, believing it would make him unforgettable. Then, the letters stopped. The murders stopped as well. As the years passed, the mystery remained unsolved, and the person behind it seemed to have disappeared without a trace. Time moved on, but the investigation never truly ended. Detectives carefully preserved the evidence, hoping that one day advances in science or technology might reveal what they could not. While the case remained silent, the world continued to change. Computers became more powerful, forensic science advanced, and DNA analysis transformed criminal investigations in ways few could have imagined. Then, in 2004, after nearly 25 years without any known communication, another letter arrived. The mystery that had remained silent for decades had suddenly found its voice again. The writer seemed confident that he was still in control, but this time, investigators knew far more than they had decades earlier, and every new message was treated as a potential clue. Soon afterward, the writer asked investigators an unusual question: if he sent them information on a floppy disk, could they trace it? Investigators knew this might be their only chance. If the writer believed their answer, he could unknowingly leave behind the clue they had been searching for decades. The gamble worked. A floppy disk soon arrived. It looked ordinary, but hidden within it was information its sender never realized he had left behind. Digital forensic investigators examined the disk and recovered metadata linking it to Christ Lutheran Church in Wichita. It was the first breakthrough the investigation had seen in decades. The church's president was a man named Dennis Rader. For the first time in years, investigators had a suspect whose identity could be thoroughly examined. But suspicion alone was never enough. The investigation still needed evidence strong enough to prove the truth beyond doubt. Investigators quietly collected additional evidence, including DNA that could be legally compared with biological evidence preserved from the original crime scenes. The results matched. After more than 30 years of unanswered questions, Dennis Rader was arrested. He later admitted responsibility for the murders. The mystery had not been solved by chance. It was solved through patience, careful investigation, preserved evidence, and scientific advances that did not exist when the case first began. For decades, the person behind the crimes believed he had escaped justice. In the end, it was his own decision to communicate again that gave investigators the opportunity they had been waiting for. The BTK case became a powerful reminder that investigations do not always end when a trail grows cold. Sometimes, they simply wait for the right clue, the right technology, and the right moment. Because no matter how long the truth remains buried, it always finds its way into the light.